Old rare photos. Like and subscribe to the channel. For U.S. Army infantrymen clean their rifles while awaiting orders for the Normandy invasion, June 1, 1944. Young Elizabeth II and her father George VI at 1929. Mother Charlotte and her daughter, Marjorie Collier, Titanic survivors, June 1912. German gallows on the background of the Russian church, Belgorod, Russia, 1943. Stacks at the Pequot Library in Southport, Connecticut, 1893. A protest against the Vietnam War, at Queen's Park, Toronto, Canada in November 1967. Three Canadians: Ron Payne of Galt, Ontario, Richard Dextres of Montreal and Arthur Fisher of Niagara Falls, Ontario, serving with the U.S. Marine Corps in Vietnam, 1968. Roughly 20,000 Canadians enlisted and served during the Vietnam War. Frances Folsom Cleveland in her wedding dress shortly before her marriage to Grover Cleveland in the White House on June 2, 1886. A queue of the Kalahari Desert, Botswana, 1996. A woman offers milk to a Sherman tank crew of 13th, 18th Royal Hussars during the regiment's move from Petworth to Gosport, June 2, 1944. Franklin Roosevelt, with scouts, prepares to shoot an arrow, 1930s. Note his leg braces, which appeared in few press photographs. A Japanese woman carrying her children in a bucket on her head, Japan, 1900s. Osamu Tezuka, god of manga, presenting posters of his characters, such as Adam/Astro Boy, Leo/Kimba, and Unico, at the Angoulême International Comics Festival in France, 1982. The last photograph of King Peter I, taken by his son Alexander I of Yugoslavia on Oplanak, with Church of St. George in the background in the year 1921. Khrushchev and Bulganin walk through London while wearing really big coats, 1956. A lone protester walks through a group of soldiers at Tiananmen Square, 1989. Richard Nixon's visit to Burma, Myanmar, 1953. Fuerza Aérea Argentina Douglas A-4C Skyhawk from 4 Brigada area, during the Falklands War, at the Mendoza El Plumarillo Air Base, Argentina. It had the silhouette of a Type 42 destroyer painted on it, May 24, 1982. Protesters throw Molotov cocktails at riot police during the Bloody May Day incident, Japan, 1952. Photographer Huynh Ton My covering the Vietnam War, 1965. Thousands of Cuban people line the streets in Havana, Cuba, to greet Canadian Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau as he tours through the city, during his state visit in January 1976. Justin Trudeau, son of former Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau, receives Cuban President Fidel Castro during the state funeral of the former Prime Minister. Notre Dame Basilica, Montreal, Canada, October 3, 2000. Andy Warhol meeting with Pope John Paul II in the Vatican City, April 2, 1980. British Indian soldiers in the Sikh regiment slaughtering a goat before battle while British soldiers watch, France, 1915. Muhammad Ali vs. NFL star Lyle Alzado in an exhibition boxing match, Denver Co., 1979, Colorado. Dr. Edouard Bloch in his clinic in Linz, 1938. Bloch was a Jewish doctor that treated Hitler's mother and was the only Jew that was protected by the dictator himself when Nazi Germany invaded Austria. Sagrada Familia, Barcelona, Spain, 1905. Photographic portrait of Napoleonic Wars veteran Captain Benjamin Olivier, 1859. Setting up the monolith on the island of Nias west of Sumatra. The story has it that it took 525 people 3 days to erect this stone in the village of Bamatoloyo, circa 1915. Charging an electric car in the garage in 1911. This photo was taken by Baker Motor Vehicle Company, an American manufacturer of brass-era electric automobiles in Cleveland. Soldier just after the Battle of Hurtgen Forest and just before the Battle of the Bulge, Zweifel, Germany, November 1944. An elephant pours wine for a guest of the Zudum Safari Lodge during an expedition into the Okavango Delta, Botswana, 1996. From the left, King Abdulaziz bin Abdulrahman Al Saud, founder of the Third Saudi state, with Mubarak al-Sabah, Emir of Kuwait, in the middle, 1910, during a visit to Kuwait. Fourth graders weeding their school, Victory Garden. Granada Relocation Center, Amach, Colorado, June 4, 1943. Lester Hemingway, the brother of Ernest Hemingway, declares independence for half a raft off the coast of Jamaica as New Atlantis. This is the only known photo of the event, circa July 4, 1964. An Okinawan nationalist throws a Molotov cocktail at Crown Prince Akihito, Okinawa, Japan, 1975. Chuck Connors presents a starstruck Leonid Brezhnev with a pair of Colt pistols, June 24, 1973. An old photo of Gdansk, probably September 5, 1905. In the background is the British flag flown for the funeral of the tragically deceased seaman James Edward Glover, during the visit of British squadrons. Judging by the shadows pointing north, the photo was taken around noon. Write in the comments which photo you liked best, and watch our other videos. Old rare photos. Like and subscribe to the channel.